What's up guys, Marcus here back in the shop. This time I'm doing an indie review, so this is actually something completely different. The polar opposite of what I just reviewed, which is Young Thug Slime Season 3. We're going on a whole other subgenre of hip hop. We're not doing the turn up music, we're not doing that ratchet shit. This is actually from a artist from Atlanta that I met through, hit me up through my Gmail. His name is Dialek. Dubai. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name correctly, and this is an Atlanta rapper, kind of like Young Thug, but the polar opposite when it comes to styles. Like, I can actually understand what this guy is saying, and when I mean polar opposite, I'm talking about a whole other subgenre. This reminds me of like Nas, AZ, Jay Electronica. Like, if you're into that form of hip-hop that makes you think and brings out a message, this is the shit for you. So let's get into it now.
Something new. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no.
And the name of the mixtape is called What the Fuck is a Dubai? So similar to Jay Electronica's project or Joel Ortiz's project, it plays off that what the fuck is this person's name, so which is pretty dope for an introduction, because when you first hear this artist you may go, what the fuck is that, or what the fuck is that, you know what I mean? So I think that's pretty cool. I don't think it's unoriginal because other rappers used it. I just think it's a dope intro as a mixtape. It may not work as an album, but as a mixtape, why not? So this guy actually sent me his project around, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, so I'm a little late to the party, but I've been really busy. I've seen the amount of videos I've been putting out in the past 2 weeks, but I really have no complaints on this project at all. And a lot of people might say that every time I review an indie album, it's like, oh, well, you're always bigging that person up, you have nothing bad to say. Well, I mean, I do get some requests a lot of the times, but I don't feel like I should shit on an indie artist. You know what I mean? If like the project is bad. If it's bad, I may let you know ahead of time, yo bro, I'm not really feeling it. So a lot of the times, most of the time, you'll see me review mixtapes that I really do like, or I'll see this person has potential. So this guy here, I really have no complaints. Other than, I would say the first few songs on this mixtape are pretty long. Like, I think the first song is like around 6 minutes, whereas the second one is 4 minutes. So you may lose some listeners to that. I was in tune the whole time, but I was like, God damn, this shit is still going on. This is, again, when I said this is like one of those guys that remind me of AZ or Nas or Jay Electronica. Obviously, he takes his pen test very serious. He drops knowledge, drops jewels, but he doesn't come off too preachy like a lot of rappers do. Sometimes when I listen to Talib Kweli, I get kind of annoyed by him because I feel like you're telling me what to do rather than just showing me, I don't know, tell me some like background experience or showing us how we should do this or alternative ways to do this, rather than you telling me or preaching on how to do this. I don't like being told what to do. I'm a grown fucking man. Like, if I'm in a bad mood and you tell me have a good day, I might get mad and be like, don't fucking tell me what to do. Like, that's the type of person I am. And that's why I like this guy's style, because he drops knowledge, but he's not preachy at all. Now, his lyrics are very heavily based on black empowerment. So again, if you're looking for that next turn up record, this is not the mixtape for you. This is some shit that's gonna make you think. And I like the nostalgic feeling I get from a lot of these instrumentals. It's a lot of that 90s boom bap beats. And if you actually saw my Joel Ortiz album review, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, This Is Hip Hop, you would have saw that I kind of ranted on how a lot of quote-unquote lyrical rappers, they drop very generic albums where it's just a 16 bars hook with some boom bap beats in the back, and that's pretty much the whole project. Like, it sounds very generic. It's cool because we checking for the lyrics, you dropping some dope shit, but like I said in that album review rather, it gets very generic, it gets very old, especially if that's like your third or fourth project, you're not bringing anything new. Mind you, this is a guy's mixtape, and I can feel like this guy is going to eventually progress, not only in his lyricism, but just in his song structure and the way the albums are gonna come out. Like, I feel like he's gonna bring something different to the genre of lyricism and that quote-unquote backpack style of music. So the one song here, For $1 I'm Snipped, I think. Let me double check. What's the name of it? $1 If I'm Sniped. Sorry, sniped or snipped. But it actually is it's this beat right here, which is from Common's first album. Can I Borrow $1? Common's first album. I don't know if you can see with that glare. Here you go, right here. On the song A Penny for My Thoughts. Same instrumental, because when I was listening to this joint, I was like, damn, why does this shit sound so fucking familiar? I can't put my thumb on it. So it's this album right here. Damn, I'm knocking shit over. R.I.P. Fife. But yeah, I like that nostalgic feeling. I like how he brings me back to earlier production, earlier beats. I just like anything with nostalgia in it. Again, like the boom bap beats and the 16 bar hooks. Like I like that. But if you're just being super generic with it, if we're just gonna hear a few metaphors here and there, and that's the whole album, I'm gonna just rant about it, just like I did in that Joel Ortiz project. Here, this guy's definitely bringing something different to the table in the near future. I know he will. My one complaint about this guy, it's nothing that serious, but it's something that a lot of again, quote unquote lyrical rappers may fall victim of, and that's actually falling off flow a few times. I don't remember specifically which songs they were, but it seemed like you had a lot to say. You had like a lot of bars or a lot of words and within your bars, and sometimes they made it seem like you were kind of rushing them out when you were spitting. It seemed like you might have fell off the melody a quick second just because you were trying to finish up that last verse. And that's something that Nas and AZ, along with a lot of other lyrical dudes, they fall on trap for that. They fall off beat because they got a lot to say within that one verse. Not to say that's a bad thing, but you know, if I gotta critique it, that would be my one critique about it. Also, a couple of the songs, again, this is a mixtape, this is not a full-fledged album. Nothing wrong with the production, but the audio, I don't know, it can be improved a little bit, but nothing serious. I have no serious complaints about this album, or this mixtape rather, at all. If you guys are into Nas, AZ, a lot, I've said Nas and AZ a lot. I don't want to compare this guy to them, but if you like that style of music, that lyrical shit that makes you think, you know, especially if you got done listening to Slime Season 3 for a week and you feel like you need to read a book because you feel like your intelligence have dropped a little bit, like mine did, this is the shit for you. You will enjoy this mixtape. So you can actually download this guy's mixtape, and the link below, his name again is Dialek Dubai. I'm hoping I pronounced your name correctly. I definitely love this shit. And again, just like another rapper I reviewed a few months back, Kid Gemini, these guys are Georgia rappers and they are spitters. So all this stereotype shit of Georgia rappers, Atlanta rappers, they can't rap, they're not lyrical at all, with the exception of outcasting them. The mixtape is called Who the Fuck is Dubai, and I'm definitely feeling it. So I think y'all should definitely check out the mixtape, download it, the link will be in the description below. Let me know what y'all think. Also let him know what you think of the mixtape as well. I'll see if I can put his Twitter account in the description box below as well. And this mixtape also proves that down south dudes can definitely spit. There's this big stereotype that guys from Atlanta they're mumble rappers, especially with all these other rappers like the Young Thug mixtape I just reviewed, and Future and all these other guys. This is a big stereotype that these guys can't rhyme. But I just reviewed an indie artist, Kid Gemini. I did this like a few months ago. These guys are proof that Georgia has spitters, man. Like, they're still out there. So check out the mixtape, let me know what y'all think, and I'll catch y'all next time. Also hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, and yeah, till next time.